Hey, neighbor. So it's awesome that you got to help fix up Jess's house. I mean, I don't know why you took down a whole ceiling. I feel like you need that. I don't know. Maybe you just want like a literal roof over your head. I mean, I would probably leave that up there. I understand taking the walls down. Like, obviously, you have to leave the beams up, but usually removing a ceiling's not the greatest idea. I'm gonna assume that like you didn't just like knock the entire thing down. So to answer your question of the day, yeah, I totally would buy like a fixer upper. Not something where I have to do like a whole lot of plumbing or anything crazy like that, just because I don't have patience or anything to like redo the plumbing to a bathroom or like tile something. That's probably never going to be something that I do. But in terms of like, heaven forbid I'm ever able to buy a house, especially down here, it's super expensive in the area that I live right now. I was driving to the grocery store maybe like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and there was an open house. And I was like, oh, let's check out how expensive this house is. It's like maybe 5 or 6 blocks away, further away from like all the metro and public transportation and all that. And it was about $1 million for a 2 bedroom, 1 bath house. So probably not really going to be able to buy a house, so that like limits my options right away to like condos and townhouses, and you can't really do that much to them. Obviously you can like paint and hang things and stuff like that, but I'm probably not going to be knocking down walls or tearing up the ceiling or anything crazy like that. But if I ever do like move somewhere where I'm able to buy a house, I think I would want the option to do something like that. I've never really been in the position where I need to like tear something down. Obviously, when I was growing up, my mom had our kitchen redone, and like they had to expose the house like to the elements. So I wasn't gonna be that guy. I feel like I could potentially do things like I'm a fairly decent painter. I can spackle. Um, I know how to use a hammer, some screwdrivers and stuff. I feel like I would probably be more interested in like maintaining the outdoors. Like a lot of people hate mowing the grass, and I actually don't mind it. So like maybe like keeping up a nice yard and like some landscaping, nothing too crazy, nothing that I need to like make sure gets a proper amount of sun. Maybe like a garden. I think we can do a video tomorrow and Friday. I think if you're not too busy and you can put one out tomorrow, you don't have to go crazy. We don't need a 45-minute video, but if you can put one out tomorrow, I'm sure I'll be able to figure out something to talk about on Friday. My question of the day today is, um, in your like in your perfect mind, dream scenario, when you're buying a house, do you want like what's the one thing that you really can't live without? Like I know when I buy a house eventually, I really want at least 2 bedrooms and at least 2 bathrooms, because there's nothing more frustrating than being at someone's house and it's like, oh yeah, there's one bathroom here. So if two people have to go to the bathroom at the same time, it doesn't really work. That's not really something. And then I also need not only a driveway, but also a garage, because I want to be able to park my car in the garage, so it's not exposed to the elements. I also kind of want like a 2 car garage, because I plan on having more than one car, maybe a motorcycle. My eyes are definitely bigger than my bank account. That's all I have to say right now. But yeah, tell me about your dream home. Let me know. Thanks so much for making it to the end of the video. Make sure to check back in every weekday for a new episode of the 90s vlog. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. You can follow me on Twitter at 90s Guy Kev. You can follow Tom on Twitter at 90s Guy Tom. You can follow both of us on Instagram at the 90s Guys. And with that, I'll catch you tomorrow, Tom.